So my responsibility today is to focus on the mission and service box that's on the slide. I hope I haven't looked back. Yes, that's on the slide between the two green leaves. This is where our external efforts are being organized and focused. Our intention is to grow over time the number of things we do in this area. Today I'm going to focus on 4 of these areas, all of which are trying to raise awareness, participation, and funding from you. All of these efforts have been vetted by leadership as having excellent alignment to our FUMC Cocoa Beach mission to practice the teachings of Jesus in ways that create communities of love. Here are the 4. Many of you have volunteered in the food pantry. Others have provided food donations. This is a wonderful effort that has impacted the lives of hundreds of local people in our community. If you want to get more involved and learn more about the ministry, Amanda and Gail will be in the narthex after the service and would love to tell you about what they're doing. Amanda and Gail, if you're here, please stand up. Amanda is in the back, and Gail's in the middle there. Thank you, ladies. Some of us have become familiar with Family Promise and the wonderful work this organization does to address the issues of family homelessness, providing prevention services before families reach a crisis, and providing shelter and case management when families become homeless, and stabilization programs once they've secured housing to ensure that they remain independent. These efforts are needed in Brevard County more than ever. And our own Rick Sickles is really active with that group, and he did not make it to this service, I don't think, or maybe he's in the, oh, he did, thanks. Hey, Rick, great to see you. So Rick will be in the back, manning the booth to let you know what we can do to help. And in the near future, we'll spend more time up here introducing Family Promise from this altar. So Rick, thank you. And please, if you're interested, definitely have a conversation with Rick in the back after the church. So next on the list is One Body Global, a ministry that my wife Rochelle dedicates her full-time effort to. It provides access to education, vocation, and health-oriented programs that engage some of the poorest communities in Nicaragua and enables them to reach a higher standard of living independently. This is accomplished through One Body Global's Partnership for Education and Vocation, located in the village of Madronel and other adjacent communities where we provide English classes for children and young adults, college scholarships, vocational and computer training, mentoring and microlending, an online shop for indigenous artisans, and medical clinics. So finally, number 4, the ministry that today we're specifically trying to raise funding for is medical missions. For many years, our own Jim Dale, a retired pharmacist and member of our congregation, has been conducting foreign medical missions, organizing doctors and nurses, and raising money for urgently needed medications, mostly in Haiti, but also Guatemala and El Salvador. For his next mission, he's partnered with Rochelle and One Body Global and organized 5 clinic days in Nicaragua in November. When going on these medical missions, Jim and the other volunteers pay their own transportation, room, and board. They raise money to provide medications, medical supplies, and local medical staffing. This medical mission in Nicaragua will serve in communities where entire families are living on less than $1 a day. Many will arrive to the clinic with severe injuries from farming. Many will arrive with serious infections. These communities have almost no access to medical treatment. There's no ambulance to serve these communities. When they are able to get to a local hospital or clinic, they're typically just stabilized and sent home with nothing or with a prescription that they can't fill. Jim and Rochelle, would you distribute the envelopes? Medical mission trips make a huge difference in these extremely poor communities and truly save lives. Doctors in Nicaragua like Sandra Villagra, who serve the extreme poor, are truly blessed from God. We need to raise $4,500 for this mission trip. Jim and Rochelle are handing out envelopes that you can fill now, take home and bring back, or mail in anytime. You can also donate with a credit card on the FUMC Cocoa Beach website or OEGM.org website. Dr. Villagra is organizing doctors and nurses in Nicaragua for our clinic. She's an amazing woman. Jim and Rochelle will be in the back, manning a booth to tell you more about the mission trip. and an event that One Body Global is having next week that should be really fun, and we're going to invite you all to attend locally in town. Please take some time between services to visit our mission tables in the back, and please let me and Rochelle know if there's an organization that you're passionate about that is aligned to our FUMC Cocoa Beach mission so that we can introduce them to the rest of the congregation and make it one of our key ministries. Thank you. Back to you, Mark.